Hello, KCC Badgers. We are back again with another episode of KCC Spins. I'm excited to be here today, and I have a really special guest with me today in studio, Jennifer, who's been faculty here for a while. And we're going to get to know a little bit about her program, what her program is, what it covers, and, kind of get a little bit more detail for those parents that are watching. Maybe you're a high schooler, or maybe you're a student that's thinking about college but hasn't really made up their mind because, like everybody, I don't know what I want to do or I don't know where I want to pursue. I believe that KCC has so many different opportunities and degrees that could really meet your needs. And with an evolving world in technology, I think more than ever, you need some type of education and something to learn. So with that, Jennifer Briscoe, thank you for being here and joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I'm excited to have you here. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us a little bit of maybe how long you've been here at KCC, your background, and who is Jennifer Briscoe?
Well, I'm a mom and I'm a grandma, but I'm originally from Arizona, moved up here, started working at the hospital, got interested in medical records or health information management, did that for 17 years, and then wanted to really teach. So I started a program, Health Information Management, 15 years ago. I don't know. I've been here for a while. So
Okay.
it's, yeah.
15 years ago.
15 years.
Yes.
15. I mean, part-time. I was adjunct, and then I got hired in 2012 full-time to develop this program, Health Information Management. So that's what we're doing. That's
So
what I'm doing.
what got you into that field? Like, what's exciting about that field that you said, I love this, I want to teach this to everyone?
My knowledge. It's
Okay.
just my knowledge about health information management and the opportunity to help other people, because we're all retiring. And so trauma registrars, cancer registrars, medical coders, data analysts, they're all retiring. And so it's like, why I have a lot of information. I went back to school to learn more about this. So why not teach about it? So I'm now teaching about health information management.
When you were doing some of this medical coding or work, what was the most challenging and the best part of doing that job when you were in the work field?
The best part was being able to talk with the physicians and the nurses and being able to help them provide better care for their patients by pointing, not telling them what to do, but showing them that this could be done better. If you looked at it, if you looked at the chart this way. There's one physician who documented everything perfectly. And so my goal was to always try to help those physicians be more like that person.
Okay.
And because the more information we have in the chart, in the medical record, the better we can care for that patient. And that's, medical records is an extension of patient care.
Interesting. So for someone like me that I'm not very familiar with health information management as far as the work wise, I mean, program, we advise on your program, but or people that are watching they're interested, but they're like, I don't understand what they really do. What's the simplest way to say? So when if I go to a clinic, I look to my chart, right? Like Sky Lakes, I can go and they have like my chart.
You can go into your personal health record and look at your labs, your op reports, if you've had any, your history and physical, whatever is done to you. If you go to the eye doctor, you can maybe look. I don't know that they have my chart at the eye doc, but you can go in and look and see what they're testing for and then try to make better decisions for your own well-being.
So health information management is not building code. It's not like you're entering stuff to build people. It's beyond that, right?
It's much beyond that. We look at data analytics, trauma registry, cancer registry. So for trauma, I was trauma registrar for a while when I was at Sky Lakes, and we tried to help. We gathered data that we sent. We gathered data on motor vehicle accidents.
Okay.
Why was there a motor vehicle accident? Blood alcohol level, seatbelts.
Really?
What did we look at to try to figure out how we could educate the community better? And that was one of the things that we did. Do you remember the seatbelt law in the 1990s?
Yeah, click it or ticket.
Yes. So because of the trauma registry that provided the data to the state, they realized that, we're losing lives. So let's put seatbelts in.
Wow.
Because of the data that we didn't do all of that,
For sure.
but we helped collect a lot. We contributed.
So I think a while ago, I might have seen either on social media or somewhere about trying to gather data for Highway 97.
Yes.
Right? Because it's such a dangerous highway. A lot of wrecks on there. Some people say it's a speed. Some people it's too long, or just so. How does some of that of your career or of what we teach here at KC that contribute to that? Is that just same thing, data collection?
Data collection, yeah. And a lot of people on 97 and that straight stretch are on their phones, and they look up and they go, oh no, there's a deer or there's ice or whatever it is. So that all of that's collected, and law enforcement can see if you're on your phone or not. So then that's also added to our little check-off sheet of what we need to improve.
Wow, it's almost like a forensics background in the medical world, right?
It is a little bit. It is a little bit, yeah.
Interesting. So when you have this program at KCC, and there's students watching or parents watching or non-traditional students that they just they're doing a job and they ran into this video on YouTube or whatever, what kind of student would excel in your program? Like, what kind of student do you think, if you are interested in this and this, or if you have this traits or desire, you would do really well in this program?
So this program, Health Information Management, is a STEM program. So science, technology, engineering, math. We do statistics. We do data analytics. Science. You have to have your anatomy and physiology. We look at disease processes. That adds into the billing and the coding. But then we also do population health and how can we improve the community health. It's very wide. It's not very narrow.
Okay.
You can go associate and baccalaureate and then move into any direction that you want. You can work locally for public health. You can work for the hospital, clinics, the VA, everyone, an animal facility. We collect data and then we have to store it, keep it private. We have a new program that's under Health Information Management. That's privacy and security. So we're also making sure that all of that information that's gathered, because there's a lot of information that's gathered with electronic health record, that is private and it's secure and it can't get hacked. So we're always developing different certificates so that program stays strong and current.
So in high school, sometimes you have students that are very into, like, I'm going to be a nurse.
Okay.
I'm going to be a dentist, or I'm going to be a firefighter, right? What would you see, or what would you think a student, if you could pick out a student, what would you look into that say you would be a great health information management or data entry person, or someone that, like you said, HIPAA, I'm guessing, right, falls into that. So protection of privacy, and not just enter the data, but like you said, analyze it and do that. Like, what kind of student would you, I guess, look for if you were recruiting a student from high school?
I was recruiting a high school student, somebody that liked business technology, somebody that liked law and was ethical, because we do have to follow federal law and state law. Very analytical and very detailed. Very detail oriented. Yeah.
So, shifting gears a little bit, how do you think, or what do you think is the impact of AI? I mean, that's becoming a thing right now. Thus, to your program or to the workforce about this program, how does AI impact it? Good, bad? We like it, we hate it. What's your thoughts on that?
So we've been using AI for a number of years. Not the way we use it now,
For sure.
but we've had computer-aided coding, electronic health record, the transcription, so the docs can talk into a device, and then it just, like we do on our cell phones, how we can do
dictate to text,
talk to text. Yeah, that's exactly what the doctors were doing, the physicians, and so that's kind of taken the transcribers away. But on the other hand, there's editors now. So we continue to evolve with AI. I'm not threatened by AI. I'm not afraid of it. It's embrace it and grow with it. HIM has been evolving since the 1920s. So we'll just continue to evolve with it and make the best of it.
Yeah. I think some people with AI, they kind of either overthinking. They're like, I don't know what's going to happen, right? And I run into students that sometimes they're in my office and they're like, well, I don't know about this degree because I think AI is going to take that. And I say, someone's got to manage it. Someone's got to control AI, right? It's a tool.
Yes, it's a tool, just like transcription, just like the typewriter, just like the calculator. It's a tool to help us be better at our jobs. I don't think it will take it over. We still need the human touch.
So somebody comes to your program, they go through the program, they can go to get a bachelor's, they can go get a job. What kind of jobs would be out there locally, or maybe if they have to move out of Klamath, what kind of jobs are we looking at?
Well, some things with the electronic health record, you can now work remote. There are people who live in this town who work for hospitals in Idaho. So, I mean, you can live here and work somewhere else. I know that a couple of my students, graduates, work at the managed care Cascade Comprehensive. They work at the hospital. They work for Tribal Health. I know a gal, she doesn't live here anymore, but she's down in California, and she works at the correctional facility because guess what? They're still patients.
Right.
So we need to take care of them. So remotely, you can work just about anywhere you want and live
wherever you want.
Wherever you want.
So really, I mean, I think of this and I see, because, I don't have nothing better to do than sometimes look on social media, but there's always sometimes, parents, mom and dad, that are like, man, I'm just looking, I wish I could find a remote job. This could be an option to go that route, right?
Yeah.
And still, work at home.
I mean, you may have to work hybrid. You may have to do a little on campus or in the building, mainly so they get to know you and that they can trust you to take those charts and that information and take care of it. But you can still work from home. And I believe that a hospital will give you the computer that you need that's protected.
Oh, yeah.
So
privacy, yeah. So what's the range, just salary wise? I know you don't have exact, because it can vary from hospital, from state.
Right.
But what's kind of a range of financially?
So we did a study to see if a privacy and security certificate or associate degree would be beneficial. And that degree alone under the HIM program would be $60,000 annually. Wow. So that's
very good.
That's a 2-year.
Yeah, with the 2-year. That's very good. So I get your program, I get all confident, I go work in the field here locally, and then I have some maybe struggles.
Okay.
Are you available for those students to come back and question and say, hey, we did not get to this in the class. What is there, what is your relationship with after the students, especially if they go into the field?
So a lot of times, every fall, I do a meet and greet, and all the instructors that are in part of the HIM program, along with a lot of the alumni and the current students, we all come together, we celebrate, we eat, we have great food, we have great conversations. And at that time, a lot of my students will go, I didn't really think about this. I didn't really know about this. So there's a back and forth conversation about what the expectations are in the community or in the field. And so that does alleviate some worry and stress for the new alumni, for the new graduate, and for the new students. Does that answer your...
Actually, I did not know that you had that.
Yeah. Typically in fall. You should.
Especially if there's food. No, that's really good. So, winding down here, what do you see in the next 3 to 5 years perhaps in your industry changing for the good, for the worst, or if you could prepare a brand new student, what would you prepare them for maybe in the 3 to 5 year?
So I have a couple of brand new students, and they're very concerned about AI, and I had them do an assignment about the future in health information management, and what they found out was they don't need to worry as much as they are, because the profession is evolving with the changes, and we'll always have that human touch. Even industry realizes that we need the people to be there and to have that human touch to one, communicate with the patients if they come in, to communicate with physicians when they have questions, and maybe they didn't complete their chart correctly. And so we're doing we would send what's called a query, and we would have that conversation with the healthcare provider to make sure that everything is complete. We're always going to be evolving. just keep working, and you will be where you need to be. And if you sit for the RHIT, which is the Registered Health Information Technician credential, and you pass, you can kind of write your ticket.
Really? And that's something that your program will prepare them to pass.
Yep.
Is there any other certificates that they get? I mean,
coding.
That's the big one, right?
Yep. That's the code. That's the big one. But then they have the coding, certified coding associate, and then you can also add the P for physician. So you can work in just a doctor's office, or you can work in a managed care facility, or you can work in a system, a healthcare system. So
wow,
there's
that's a lot that it happens in your program. You know, that you said about AI. I won't say their names out loud because I don't want to get in trouble. But there's a professional basketball team that one of their players got injured.
okay.
And the news broke 2 days ago that they use ChatGPT to put the charts, and they put the wrong leg. And they were about to do surgery on the healthy leg and not the wrong leg.
Yeah, so there's something that used to happen, and I think it still does. There's standards, and we have to follow the standards. And the physician, before they put you under, I'm looking, somebody off camera, who works in the surgery tech. I'll just do a shout out for you. They do the doctor has to mark it and the patient has to mark it so that they both are going into the right body part.
Yeah.
And that gets checked in the medical record to make sure that was done.
Yeah.
That pre-op and post-op.
Yeah, that was interesting that they showed that on a social media post that they said that when they went to do the x-ray, they're like, no, the leg is healthy. They let the player play. And then when they went back, they're like, why are you hurting? They're like, oh, we messed up. And they admit that they use AI to try to chart that. So
nope.
Interesting, right? Human touch. Human touch is very important. So Jennifer, you moved from Arizona to Klamath. What do you miss about Arizona? Besides the weather, probably.
The weather.
As we're speaking, it's raining.
Yeah,
We are here. What was your favorite? What is your favorite meal after a hard day at work?
My favorite meal.
Yeah. Stressful. A lot of things happening at work. You just go home. You're like, I just can't eat this for comfort.
No. I just like food in general. I just enjoy a good meal.
Warm meal.
Or, dessert. I don't know.
I get you. No, I get you. So to get more information about your program, obviously they can find you on the website, the Klamath.
They can.
CC.edu.
I suggest you go there first.
Okay.
That website has a lot of stuff in there.
What if there's someone out there that maybe has been doing this for a lot of years, and now they're hearing this and going, hey, I'm interested about what's happening with AI, or I'm interested to up my skill, or maybe they're still like, I don't know if this is for me. Should they come maybe try to get a meeting with you one day?
Of course, please do. I'm always available. I have my phone, my mobile phone set up. If I get any telephone calls, any messages or emails, I answer them pretty close to immediately.
Yes, I can attest to that. So
yeah.
Maybe you're watching this and you're going, I've been doing this, or I'm trying to change careers, and you want to know more about it. Jennifer Briscoe, you can find her on the website.
Yep.
You can find her program, Health Information Management, so HIM.
HIM.
Yeah, or you can stop by on campus. We can try to give you her office number, and then, like she said, she's always there answering. Jennifer, thank you for stopping by so much.
You're welcome. It was fun.
We appreciate you being here, and I'm excited. I got to learn things that I did not know about your program, and I've been here 10 years. We've been working together for a long time, and it's very excited to get to know a little bit more detail.
Okay.
And this is great. So we look forward to having you more in the future and
Perfect.
see what's going on.
I'll come back.
All right.
You make it really relaxing.
Thank you so much, Jennifer.